Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. My bad, beautiful people. Had a little technical difficulties, but we are here. We are live and we are ready to go. Hope all is well with everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me go ahead and get our other cousins over here in the chat. We're going to get it crack-a-lacking. I'm going to greet everybody at the same time, okay? Hold on 1 second. All righty. What's going on, Instagram family? What is going on, YouTube and Facebook cousins? What is going on? Hope everybody is good spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. It's a whole lot of happening around us. And before I get started with anything, I just want to do a quick check-in, make sure my cousins are good. Welcome to all of those who are tapping in for the first time. Hopefully you spin the block and come back, okay? I'm always giving, whether that's information, game, whether that's sauce, whether that's secrets, I'm always giving. So hopefully you will hear something will be deposited in a good sense, okay? That will go ahead and turn around and grow for you 30, 60, 100-fold. With that being said, I want to welcome back all my cousins. Y'all already know the drill. Help me beat the machine that we all up against, okay? We all up against the same machine. It's called the algorithm. Whenever I come by here, they don't like people like me. They don't like me sprinkling y'all, giving y'all game. They don't like the truth that I speak, so they suppress my content. And that causes a problem because every single day I pray, let those who cross my path be purposeful, okay? Let you send them. And anybody who should not cross my path, block them. So your simple share, which don't cost you no money and it doesn't cost you any time, could help me reach the people that have been praying for me to come across their timeline, praying for answers that I may be able to provide the solutions to, okay? And then it helps me beat the machine. What's going on, cousin? I see you in the building. What's up? What's up? Let me know who you are, who tapped in, and where you tapped in from. It's always good to know who my cousins are in the chat. All right, I ain't going to take too long to just say share, tag, invite, like, okay, comment, make sure you engage. That is how you help me fulfill my duties, okay, whenever you are coming to sup from someone, and I'm just going to start here, especially for my cousins, because we've been taught that everybody owe us something, and therefore we've adopted this type of mentality that, you know, we got to get everything for free, okay? Everything belongs to us for free because we were robbed, we were victimized, and yeah, that is the truth. We did have some issues, okay? That's 100%. We had some people that didn't want us to know certain information. Yes, we can agree. But that does not stop us, nor does it change, okay? The trajectory. We are in control. We can't do nothing about what we didn't know. But what we do know, we can do something about that, okay? So just because it happened to you does not mean it has to keep happening to you. That's why I come to disrupt. We've been fed so many lies over our lifetime. And that is not our fault. But figuring out the truth and finding the truth and walking in the truth, that's on us. Okay? So the very first step and the very first key to success is acknowledging that it's my fault. It's my fault that I don't know. It's my fault that I didn't go research, that I didn't go find out, because nothing and nobody is holding any of us back but ourselves. If you get in front of a mirror, that is your inner me, okay? That's the one that's going to cause you to believe that you can have it, you can do it, you can achieve it, and that is also going to be the same one to tell you, nope, can't have it, can't do it, can't achieve it, is never going to happen for you, and it's you. It starts within, okay? With that being said, I want to say, I don't feel sorry for nobody, not even myself. I have gone through a lot of things. I don't feel sorry for nobody. It's on me. Whatever my mom and them didn't do, shame on them, okay? Because I'm going to make sure I do everything that I can do in my power to learn how to not be in the situations that I grew up in, to not be dependent upon a system who is a corporation, don't have no feelings, okay? They ain't emotionally connected. Businesses and corporations don't have feelings about people. That's why they can fire people with a blink of an eye and then hire somebody in their stead. It does not have feelings. And so I said all of this to say, whenever not just myself, but anybody appear on your timeline, they're giving out some games, some info that will change your life. That is not free. They may not charge you. They may not put no cash apps. They may not put no PayPals, no Stripes, but it's not free. Their time is involved in it. And if they're not asking you for money, they're asking you for a share, then everybody and their mama should be over here. Whether they stay is not on you or on me. But you don't come to nobody's table. You don't go to nobody's business, nobody's corporation, nobody's office, nobody's anything expecting a handout. Don't nobody owe us nothing. If anybody owe us something, it's you. You owe you. Okay? And if we keep this mentality, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because you can't get abundance from the realm of the free. You just cannot. And this is the very first mistake that we make. Trust me, I've been working with the community for a long time. I know their mindset. They post comments under other people's stuff. If it's working for you and if you got game like that, then why you just don't give it to us? Ain't nobody ever gave anything to you. Because nobody owe you nothing. You owe yourself. And if I give it to you free, that means I want you to stay in that realm. If I give the sauce or the secret to you, then that means you stay in that realm. Now, when you trying to go work the sauce and you trying to go work the game, ain't nobody gonna pay you. That's just the way it works. That's not only a spiritual principle, that is a physical principle. You can't go into any bank and not deposit anything in that bank and expect a withdrawal. That is called stealing. And if you go and you support content creators and you go listen to their information, a like, a share, a comment, a subscribe, that is investing into the time that was spent to teach you. Okay. That's the very first key of coming out of poverty. Nobody owes you anything. No man owes you nothing except to love you. And if they don't give it to you, go get it yourself. Love you. What's going on, brother? Always. Okay? Always. I'm powered by the spirit. I might bend, but I won't break. But it is good to see you. Okay? So that's the very first thing that I had to learn when I came out of poverty. And we're going to be having out of poverty discussions. Ain't nobody got their foot on our neck unless you believe they got their foot on your neck. Ain't no white man or white woman suppress me. Ain't no white man or white woman, okay, can have more than I can have. Ain't no white man or no white woman, no Mexican man, no. Now, if I believe that, and wherever I go in the natural, when we go and we have a bomb meal, we leave a tip. Not unless you're a thief. The food was good, but we can care less about your time. You took time from a person who came to serve you, and you wouldn't even offer them a tip on their time. You can't receive from a realm you don't invest in. Hello, somebody. You cannot receive from a realm that you don't invest in. Ask me how I know. And this is just, you know what I'm saying? This is just some mental massage before we get into, because I could tell you all day, come get $1 million with me. I could tell you all day, go run up this $250,000 play in the mind. I'm going to tell you a story about how powerful the mind is, okay? I'm going to tell you a story, because if your mind is either going to will you or it's either going to not allow you to do so. I'm having an out of poverty discussion tonight. I'm glad I get to listen in on this. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody needs to hear out of poverty, because poverty is real to those who believe it. Okay. I'm going to tell you a story. Before I was a doctor, and I'm not a medical doctor. Okay. I'm a doctor that dismember demons. Okay. I have a doctorate in divinity. But before I was a doctor, I was a medical assistant. I received my degree, right? And part of my externship was to go and work for a, what do you call those? It's like where you get injured on the job, physical therapy. Okay, that was where my externship was at. There was a woman who came in there. We had great conversation. You know, she had like a tummy tuck or something like that. And after the tummy tuck, she was still having complications. And she was a heavy woman. And so, you know, I used to talk to her and I'm like, okay, you know, your stomach looked nice. She was like, but all the underlying stuff that comes with it. I'm like, oh, okay. She was like, I wish I never did this. I said, really? She was just so depressed and miserable about it. She said, I wish I never did this. And I said, why? She said, girl, the very first day they cut me open and shrunk my stomach. When I woke up, all I could think about was a hamburger. The underlying problems that is causing me is stress, depression, anxiety. Why? Because I can't have a hamburger. And I was just like, wow, that's something. That is really something. You went under a knife for a surgical procedure and your mind wasn't right. All you could think about was a hamburger and the big mistake that you made to go under the knife. Now you having complications because you trying to force a bigger hamburger than what your stomach can have. Why you just didn't go to the gym? Same way you put it on you is the same way you're going to get it off. It's called discipline. And what she lacked was discipline. What she lacked was discipline. First of all, I'm not going under no knife because you're running a risk. And I'm a firm believer that you will appreciate the victory if you discipline yourself. It took you a while to put that weight on you. You want a quick fix. You want to go get your fat cut off of you. And now you can't stop thinking about what made you fat. Your mindset wasn't ready. We see this happening over and over. People go get big old scholarships, basketball careers. They become famous. And then before you know it, they are broker than broke, poorer than poor. Why? Was it because they didn't have a lot of money? Yeah, they had access to a lot of money. Dr. Tawana World, so good to see you and hear from you, my good friend. What's going on, Apostle? What's going on, brother? Much love. Much love. Good to see you. Glad you popped in over here. So it's the mindset. That's what it really is. It's the mindset that's either going to allow you or disallow you. And that is what we have to attack first. As a man thinketh, so is he. No, I'm not poor. I don't care what my bank account say. Okay. Especially when it comes to this demonic beast system. I'm going to keep pounding this and sounding this from the rooftop. I don't care. A beast system is being implemented right before our very eyes. And we, the kingdom, I got a problem with that. I'm not bowing down to Nan demon. Do you hear me? I'm not. I guess only the people that feel to have the same sentiments is the only ones that feel that way. But that's a dangerous thing, to give somebody power and control over your life. Okay. And then stay there in that position when you see them literally out here snatching people refund checks. And no, it didn't hurt me because I'm waiting on a refund check. Okay. I'm one of the ones, and this ain't no flex. This is just a testimony. I'm one of the ones now that do not like filing my taxes. Okay. I got to get my numbers and stuff together. So I don't like filing my taxes. So it didn't hurt me. It hurt me to see a lot of my cousins. I'm very passionate, very, very passionate about God's people. It hurt me to see people making hundreds of videos about how their money was taken without notice. And when they took them student loans from the Department of Education and put it over to the Secretary of Treasury, I already knew it was game over. Then in 2020, when all this COVID and pandemic stuff happened, that is when God said, get out of their system. Everything that you owe them will give them control over you. And I am under the control of no man. I'm under the leadership and the obedience of a man that God has put me and my husband under. Outside of that, I am not in control or in bondage, because that was bondage. That was my wake-up call. And ever since then, I have been blazing the trail, telling everybody, don't nobody got me in poverty. Can you do 1 million? Yeah, I've done 1 million. I'm no different than you. I set my mind to do it first, because you got to see what you say before you can ever obtain it. And if all you can see is, oh, you know what? I don't think, we have this messed up mindset where it says, oh, I don't think we need money. Money, answer of all things. Stay away from the love of it, because the love of it will cause you to do some wicked things. The love of it will cause you to forget your purpose. The love of it will cause you to forget your God, the God who gave you the power to get it. So stay away from the love of it, for the love of it is a root. Anything that has a root can get tangled up, choke you out, smotch you out. Anything that has a root. He never said, for money is the root of all evil. It's the love of it is the root of all evil. You get rooted in that thing. But you need it, okay? You're going to need it to fulfill your assignment. You're going to need it to travel and lay hands. You're going to need it to provide cures. You're going to need it to provide clean water. You're going to need it in case one of your loved ones, something happened and prematurely the enemy was trying to take them out. and you needed to invest in a cure or a treatment or take them out of the country or something to preserve their life, because you know that God said it ain't their time to go, but you can't do that because you are short on money. When I lost my sister, I don't talk about it a lot, okay? Internalizing it is something that I do because I'm still in shock. They have cancer center treatments of America that cost you money to go there, like $100,000 for one treatment, okay? But they success rate in eliminating cancer, completely gone for good, it's like 95, 96%. But you got to pay for that type of treatment. If you on regular Medi-Cal, just general assistance, then we going to make sure you comfortable, put you on hospice, ease your pain, but we ain't putting no effort into saving your life. Why? Because we got everybody else dealing with the same thing. My baby sister was younger than me and she's deceased because we didn't have no money. Her kids went here and there. There was nothing left for them. There was no house. They went homeless. I mean, just a lot. And the things that are happening around us are signs from God. I'm not putting my trust in no system that was created outside of God. Okay? Cain created the first system outside of God, the first city. We just gonna go here for just a quick second. When God expelled Adam and Eve from paradise, from the garden of abundance, all your needs is met. And he expelled them from the garden. Cain is the first one who built a city outside of God. The garden was a place where everything was provided for you via God. You didn't need anything. All you needed to do was maintain what he created to represent him to his creation here on earth. That was it. That was the only job. Everything in the garden is yours, except that. And he was the first one that built a system outside of God. By the sweat of your brow shall you work all the days of your life to make a living. That's that system. Okay, it's a 9 to 5. You work till you die, and in between, in the middle, you just pay bills. You never ever have enough for yourself or for your family. That is not a God-ordained system, brothers and sisters. It's not. That's a system that Cain said, hey, since God ain't talking to us, speaking to us no more, then let's go ahead and build something where we can generate something and have livestock and all of this stuff. Let us go and create a system. They tried to do it with the Tower of Babel. That was a system, a one world, united system outside of God. That's why God said, oh, heck no, I'm going to tear that down. Okay? Because if I don't, they come together, they be able to do anything. So I'm going to confuse the language so they can't understand each other. And they will never, ever be able to be unified with the same language to build something bigger than me. But this system that we are a part of, it's work. We control what you work. Okay. I want y'all to remember this acronym. Okay. I want y'all to type it in the chat. That's how I know. Your hand is a digital recorder to your mind. I want you to type this in the chat once. I'm going to give y'all something that's spiritual and physical. The elites use this principle. Once. Once equals own nothing, control everything. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. So technically, we don't own nothing. We steward what belongs to our master. That's it. We own nothing, but we control everything. That is our job. That is our duty. Own nothing, control everything. That is the name of the game. The land is not yours. You just a lord over the land. Hello, somebody, landlord. But the land is not yours. You just a lord over the land. The ministry is not yours. You're just the overseer over the ministry. Okay? The family is not yours. You're just the overseer, leader, provider, protector that I've placed over the family. Those children are not yours. You're just a teacher and a trainer to train them up in the way that they should go. They don't belong to you. You own nothing but control everything once. Hello, somebody. So my question is to you, what do you control? What are you controlling? Because if you'd have handed your control over to the government, your life over, your livelihood. A lot of us had handed over our birthright to Caesar. We got to ask for permission to the bathroom. We got to ask for permission to spend time with our children. We got to ask for permission to take time off for our family. We got to ask for permission to serve the Lord. Can we go to a prayer conference? Not today. You will lose your job. God gave us instructions on what he wanted us to do. First of all, be fruitful. Second of all, multiply. Third of all, replenish the earth. Fourth of all, subdue it. Fifth of all, dominate it. Have dominion. Now, it's any workforce, any corporate America, any job, and this ain't coming against no job. Your job is a seed. If you're not using your job for a seed, then you are a part of this system. You're being played out. If you can't use your paycheck for a seed because you don't have enough, then you're being pimped and played out under a system, okay, that was created outside of God. Instead of trusting for God for the resource and the provision, now you go to work. And you trust that paycheck every 2 weeks. That's a system outside of God. Where I can't go and pray and fellowship and do what I adhere from God and fulfill my purpose, okay? Because I have to do A, B, C, D, and E for the boss. That's a system outside of God, and God ain't in it. So he sent people like me to disrupt till you get back to the basics, because the basics is where it's been at and is always going to be at, okay? God's economy. He told us in his word what my economy is. It sure ain't no money, okay? No fiat currency that is backed by nothing but an old dead president with the all-seeing eye on the back of it. Is not God's. But he will allow you to use it to get the real wealth that God has created for us to take it back from those who control it right now. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. If you do, just let me know in the chat, okay? We ain't talking to robots, we talking to human beings. And then I'm gonna let y'all go with y'all mindset massage, because now you feel like, yeah, I'm not taking this no more. That is the purpose of this conversation. I want to get in your mind and massage it. It's massage every other way but the right way. And they are paying us to stop thinking. You're too busy to think. And the power to get wealth just simply means an idea, okay? You can't think about your ideas because you're too busy trying to pay bills in a system you ain't even supposed to be a part of. You ain't supposed to be in this system. You're too busy trying to figure out how I'm going to pay bills. That's all they want us to do. How I'm going to get some for the birthday. How I'm going to get some for this holiday. How I'm going to pay the rent. How I'm going to pay the light bill. How I'm going to buy food, bro. How I'm going to get gas. It's just nonstop. It's just nonstop. God's biblical wealth, and this is scriptural. And the reason why I'm talking to you about God, because he is the source and the resource. You can build what you want to. Okay, But unless the Lord builds it, you just labor in vain, just honestly. Honestly. Wealth is built by wisdom, not by hard work. And you can make money while you resting, beloveds. You can make money while you sitting on your bum. Okay? Not stressed out. No, he came to set us free. You think he want us in bondage, worrying about how we gonna pay this and pay that and provide this and eat? How we gonna? You think the one that you believe in and serve? No, that is not his agenda. He gave us land. Okay, he gave us gold. He gave us silver. He tell us in the scriptures, the gold and the silver is mine. A wise man or a wise woman. There's no gender in God. Okay. Male and female, he created them. A wise man leaves an inheritance for their children's children. And one generation children's is 35 years. Another generation children's children is 70 years. 35 plus 35 is 70. So you're supposed to have enough land. That word inheritance means land. Because God knows if you own land, you'll never ever be poor. Problem is, the reason why you don't own land is because you don't have money to buy the land. But you just think about it. You own your own land, then you can build a church on it, your own home on it, your mama's home across the street. You free up everybody from being a part of a system that would keep them indebted for the rest of their life. Why would you need to go get a 30, 40-year mortgage, 50-year mortgage? And you done paid on that thing for 10 years, and then life is lifing. Inflation is inflating like crazy. And now all of a sudden, you can't make your payments. 3 months, you ain't made your payments. Now you're entering into foreclosure. What does that mean? I lose the house that I've been paid 10 years on. I don't get none of my money back. Nope, you don't get none of your money back. Okay, you need to move out before we lock you out. Because the truth of the matter is, it was never yours anyway. It's just a way that we can get rich. And we know that once we get you out, okay, we can put somebody else in and start the cycle all over again. Why? I would rather, okay, go buy me a parcel of land and build my own home using their money, not mine. Because they teach you how to play their game. Whether you pick it up or not is on you. That's why I say ain't nobody with excuse. I don't feel sorry for anybody. I don't feel sorry for anybody. Because if I go buy me a parcel of land, now check this out, because I didn't brought this to y'all a lot of times. There's two type of sectors in this life, public and private. The United States of America is a corporation, okay? This is a private sector. Matter of fact, let me pull it up so you can see. Let me pull it up so you can see. You can play the same game, okay? Ain't nothing stopping you. Only thing stopping you is you. I want you to blame you for once in your life. Stop blaming everybody else. Blame you. Private sector. No. Let's do public sector. This is what a lot of my cousins is. They public sector. Okay? Okay, hold on. Let me blow this up. And then let me share my screen real quick. I want y'all to see this with your own eyes. That way you can't lie and say, I didn't know that. Yes, you do. You choose to stay bound, that's on you. Okay? Public sector. Go right to Google. Just type in public sector. Okay? This is the part of the economy that is controlled by the what? This is the public sector, the ones that receive paychecks, the ones that receive salaries, the ones that receive commission. Public sector is the part of the economy, not the economy, okay? It's the part of the economy that is 100% controlled by the government. Now, let's see what private sector means. I like this private sector. The private sector is the part, okay? There's parts. One part is controlled by the government, and the private sector is the part, okay, of the national economy that is not under direct governmental control. Just let that sit for a minute. So you mean to tell me if I go get a corporation, I'm now considered a private sector? Yeah. And the rules are way different for you, okay? If I'm a public sector, I'm a consumer. Okay, I get controlled. I get told how much I can have, how far I can go, okay? What I can do, how much money I can make, because I'm controlled by the government. But when I become an entity, a private sector, see, I'm Tawana Worlds as a human, as a consumer, and I'm also Tawana Worlds as a corporation, okay? Tawana Worlds as a corporation pays for and changes my life as Tawana Worlds as a human being. I got 2 social security numbers. One is called an SSI number. One is called an EIN number. Actually, I got more than that, okay? But I'm just giving you clarity here. Tawana World's a human being go into the bank, say, I would like to get a loan. They're going to look at my credit. They're going to look at all of that. They're going to look at my adult report card. They're going to analyze me based on my credit report, my adult report card. And they might say, well, I can't give you anything right now. Or they might say, well, I can give you $10,000. I turn right back around and say, well, welcome. Here I am, Tawana Worlds, the corporation. And I need equipment money, and I need startup money, and I need expansion money, and I need hiring money, and I need all kind of money. Well, sure. You a business? Yeah. Legitimate? Yeah. Give me the business birth certificate. It's called an LLC. Give me the business social security number. It's called an EIN. Okay. All right. Can we go online and see, type in and you come up? Yeah, sure, you can. You got a Duns and Bradstreet number? Okay, you identified as a business? Yeah, you can. Okay, we can give you up to $220,000. I take that $220,000, okay? I'm going to do something real wise, first and foremost. $220,000 you gave me, you probably going to want like $2,000 a month for me to pay you back. So let's do some little math real quick, okay? Let's do some little math. They gave me $220,000. I'm going to show you $220,000 right now in just a moment. Hold on. In case you think, oh, no. That's not true. Yes, it is. Hold on 1 second. If this helping somebody, let me know in the chat, okay? Don't be no dead Fred in the chat. Don't be no looky-loo. Don't be no monitoring spirit. Let me know if this is helping somebody. Okay, so I don't want to waste my time massaging your mind, and your mind ain't shifting. It's not helping you. So they gave me $220,000. They want $2,000 a month back. I'm gonna times that times 12. 2,000 times 12 is 24,000. Then I'm gonna times that times another 12. I'm gonna plus that times another 24,000. Okay. So for me to pay them back for 2 years in advance, it'll be $48,000. All right. Bet. They gave me $220,000. I'm a minus $48,000. I still got $172,000 to play with. Do you understand me? I didn't give them a quarter of what they didn't gave me out their own money. Not my money. I set it in a savings account, put it on autopilot. That way, every single month it's coming out on time, baby. And that internal score is scoring. Oh, wow, she making them payments on time faithfully. Do you think they want me to get all the way to $220,000 and then they tell me Okay, thanks for doing business with us. No, by the time that half of that loan is paid, they finna come. Would you like to get 500,000? Your payment histories have been perfect. We would like to lend you $1 million. What you say? Yes. I might be paying $10,000 a month back, right? You gave me $1 million. I'm gonna pay $240,000 back for 2 years. Give you a quarter of your own money back, okay? Then I'm going to take the other money, okay? And I am going to go buy me some assets. I'm going to get me a DSCR loan, buy me some multifamily property over here, because that money is going to be coming back to me every month. I go buy 4 units. I'm charging $1,500 to $1,600. The mortgage on is only $900 a month, okay? I'm profiting $2,000, $3,000 a month. All I had to do was put $20,000 down. I got $172,000 left. I'm going to put 20, 40, 60, 80, 100,000 on 5 multi-family properties that is generating me $2,000 to $3,000 every single month after I pay them back their mortgage. Hello, somebody. And guess what? I still got $72,000 to work with. Let me go buy me a restaurant. Let me go buy me a gas station, a car wash. Let me go buy from somebody who want to exit out of the business, okay? Let me go buy the business from them. It's been generating income every single month. It's bringing in about $40,000, $50,000 a month, okay? Let me go buy. How much you want for this? Oh, I want $50,000. Here go $50,000. I'm still left with $22,000. I got 5 properties. I didn't pay them back their loan 2 years in advance. And then I didn't went and bought me a cash flowing business. What? And I still got $22,000. Now let me take that $22,000 that I do got left and let me go clean up my credit. Let me go settle out some debts, pay for some deletions. Okay. Let me go get my credit score on fleek. Because now y'all giving me money as a corporation. I'm finna go double back and hit you on the personal side, okay? Checkmate. Then I'm going to put all my assets under a holding company, okay? I don't own anything. I control everything. Let me put my assets under a holding company and place that into a trust. Because you can't take nothing from no trust. Can't foreclose on no trust, right? You can't repo from no trust. You can't sue no trust. Hey, you can't sue me. Me, the person, don't have nothing for you. Nothing to sue. My trust owns everything. Can't sue my trust. It's absolutely impossible. Why? Because a trust is a private sector that is not controlled by the government. You can't go into my account and take none of my money. You can't go in and seize my assets. No, you can't do that. So now I done got the bag. I done flipped that bad boy and I done protected it. My kids will eat off of that for the rest of their life. And then I'm going to go get some IULs, a certain kind of insurance policy that actually grows my money. I got $22,000 left off. I'm going to take $10,000 and put that on my credit. And then I'm going to take the other $12,000. I'm going to put it in my private reserve account on my IUL. Just put $12,000 in there. That $12,000 going to turn into $72,000. Then I'm going to get $1 million life insurance policy, okay, on myself. I got a whole bunch of children. I'm going to get one on them too. Ever come to me talking about, can I borrow money? Yes, you can. In exchange for you $1 million life insurance policy. You ain't even got to pay me back. Because every year I'm going to borrow against that insurance policy. So if I start off with $1 million, I need to borrow $100,000 for this year. I got $900,000. And I ain't got to pay it back. It can come off my debt benefit. I'm going to put that right in my trust, okay? I'm going to pay bills out of my trust. I'm going to go buy properties, put more properties, more gold, make my trust and everything. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? This is the game that they should have taught you in school that they did not. So we can say that, dang, that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Okay? I'm telling you, that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. You would go from having zero in your bank account to having millions in your bank account with all kind of streams of income coming in from everywhere. And I ain't even told you the good part, okay? Once I go buy that business that's already producing income, and once I go buy those properties that's already producing income, I'm going to go to the SBA and I'm going to say, I need $1 million for expansion. You know, say, okay, you got to put $200,000 down. We'll give you $1 million. Okay, cool. Chase Bank just gave me $150,000 as a corporation. I'm going to take that right off that credit card and go liquidate it. And Penn Fed just gave me $50,000. So there go to $200,000. I'm using y'all money because I ain't got no money for you. I'm going to go ahead and liquidate that off them credit cards, bring you that $200,000. You're going to give me $1 million. And I'm going to go buy me about 50 more properties. It's passive income everywhere. When I tell you, I will never have a broke second, a broke child. All my children will be retired before they ever leave my house. They will have property. Okay. I can get rid of everybody's rent forever on my land. We build your houses with their money. We ain't got no rent. We got property tax. And when you buy land, property tax only be about $15 to $50 a year. Okay. We pay our property tax. And then we're going to buy the right kind of land where we got water, okay, rights, called a well. So I ain't got to worry about the town cutting off my water. Nah, we're going to put solar panels for energy. Same thing the United States does. Still energy from the sun and then charge us for an electricity bill. We're going to do the same thing. Then you know what we going to do? Oh, my God. We're going to go ahead and get us some cattle because all you need is two heifers. Okay? Go get you 2 cows. Male and female. Them 2 cows gonna produce you 12 cows over their lifespan. Let me go get some goats. Them goats is gonna produce you about 5 or 6 goats a year. Okay, let me go get some chickens. I'm gonna have about, from 2 chickens, I'm gonna have about 100 chickens. 100 chickens. Man, I'm gonna use a portion of my land to grow my vegetation. Now I got so much lettuce, I don't need lettuce for myself. Let me sell it to the supermarkets. So much oranges, I don't need to eat oranges all to myself. Let me sell them to the supermarkets. Or you can buy from my fresh market, okay? My farmer's market. You can come here and buy my produce, my squash. It's my land. I own it. And guess how I owned it? I owned it downright using their money. Didn't Monopoly teach us that? Y'all talk back to me. Did Monopoly teach us to use the bank's money to buy real estate? I think a lot of us failed with the game of Monopoly. We was having fun and being entertained. We wasn't picking up what they was putting down. It wasn't the person who had the most money at the end of the game. It was the person who owned the most assets was the winner. And everybody got to be a part of this. You get 250, I get 250. They get 250, she get 250, he get 2. Everybody, yellow, purple, black, and white, everybody got a chance. That's what you do with the money. Oh, look at all my $500. I mean, you trying to save your money. And you constantly dishing it out to property taxes and wealth taxes and landing on people's property. You study dishing it out and going to jail and paying to get out of jail, okay? You study dishing all your money out and then you end up broke. Then the other one want to stack up all the money and show off how much 100 bills and 500 bills they got. They think they the winner. Up until the end of the game, and the person who owns the most property becomes the winner, not the one who owns the most money. And let me hurry up and shorten this because I want to keep this short, sweet, straight to the beat. And, okay? They tell you the name of the game when you buy the property. If you put houses on the property, real estate, the property increases in value whenever somebody lands on your property. But if you want to go all the way out, go put you a hotel on your property. You will bankrupt a single person that land on your property. But you own that property. Then they taught you the most valuablest properties to buy. The water company. The railroad. Okay? The electricity companies own your little bit of piece of the boardwalk, own your little bit of Marvin Gardens in New York. They gave us all the clues, brothers and sisters. Yes, they did. They gave us all the clues. It's really whether you were paying attention or not. Can I present to you in your mind? Is your mind in a state right now where I can present to you some opportunities that will help you change your financial forecast? I'm never going to beg anybody. I've showed y'all receipts. I call me the queen of receipts. Because men and women lie, but receipts don't. I show y'all these receipts so you know, yeah, you can do it too. It's a lie from the pits of hell. You don't think you can do it. Yeah, you can have it too. Matter of fact, while I'm talking and while I'm waiting on y'all to respond, do I have your permission to show you some receipts? Because I told you I'm going to show you $200,000, okay? Show you $200,000 to a corporation, not to a person, to a corporation. Can you go get $200,000? Absolutely. How fast can I go get $200,000? 30 to 45 days. You just don't know what to do. So you can't go do it. They don't fund people, they fund profiles. So your profile got to look good enough to get $200,000. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Let me get it up on the screen. Seeing is believing. Then I'm gonna come back up to something else. Hold on. I'm getting through all the other funding receipts to pull up this one specifically because I want you to see it on one account, one of our business accounts, business clients. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna show you this. Is my screen shared? Let me show you this. So you know you can get 250,000, 200,000. Okay. Excuse me. We're gonna start right here. Okay. And I just want y'all to answer me in the chat. Can you go ahead and get 250,000? Chase Bank has announced that LLC owners can get approved for up to 150,000 without showing any proof of revenue. Told you that corporate, that private sector and that public sector, that's what stands between you and your money. You would rather go and be an employee, okay, than go get you an LLC. An LLC works for you. An employee, you work for them. Don't forget that, cousins. Once I know better, I'll do better. Ain't no way in the world, okay? I am about to go trade my time for minimum wage ever again. Now, I can sit up in my house, never show my face, help people get funding. Oh, okay. Pay myself what I want to, do what I want to for my family, buy what I want to when I have a need to want to build or do something, go wherever I want to. If somebody need help, I can help them too. Why would I ever wear myself out in life and never get to enjoy my life and spend all my life paying bills? That's not going to happen. And hold on, I'm getting close to it, okay? Because I send myself so many receipts, I got to scroll for a minute, but I'm about to pull it up for you. That's for sure. That's for show. This is it. Oh, we're getting close. And then the way they playing with the economy, cutting off food stamps, taking people taxes checks, man, I wouldn't be still trying to play with this game with him. Why? This is the definition of insanity. Why would I continue to just sit down and let them reduce me to nothing? And then when it's too late, I'm going to tell y'all something right now. Don't ever come to me. And you've been sitting around me for a cool minute, okay? Don't ever come to me and be like, well, I really need your help right now. And please, I'm in a situation because I'm not going to help you. There ain't nothing that I could do for you. Your lack of preparation does not warrant an emergency in my life. And you ain't finna put that type of stress on me. Well, I need to do something now. No, I've been watching you for a long time, Dr. T. Shame on you. Why in the hell have you been watching me for so long? And now you're in a situation where you need immediate relief or immediate help. And now you want me to stress myself out trying to get you that immediate help. I can't help you. I turn them type of people down all the time. I'm telling you, I'm a different breed. There's a brother to this day, he be hitting me up because he came to me. He was like, look, I got the money, Dr. T. And you know I ain't putting you on blast if you on here, brother, but I always tell the story because it's the truth. Came to me like, look, we're going to build you something now. I'm going to build you something now. He's like, I got the money, okay? Just get me together. Middle of the process. It wasn't even the middle, like right at the beginning of the process. It wasn't even a good week or two. Oh, yeah, Dr. T, I'm going to get that money back from you. You know, I'm going to go a different route. You know, I'm going to go. And I'm like, okay, cool. Okay. Even though I don't do refunds and all that because this ain't Walmart. I'm like, okay, cool. No worries. Brother man come back. Still coming back to this day. Dr. T, I wish I would have just left that money, man. So many things that happen in my life. Is there anything you can throw me? Any, tidbits, any crumbs? Like, can you give me some game? It's like, no, I cannot. I offered to help you. I offered to help you. And you refused to help. Call it what you want to, but that's just how I am. Okay? Good news. You see what that word up there say? Private sector. This is good news. $220,000 approval for your business. This is the missing piece. You're trying to be an employee and not an employer. There's different levels and different opportunities for people that will go start at LLC. You don't even got to be physically in a building. What makes you a business is you got a birth certificate for it at LLC, an EIN for it, a social security number, and a business bank account is all that makes you a business. Go put you some trade lines on there, okay? Go let somebody say, yeah, we'll give them $1,500 for shirts. Okay, we'll give them $10,000 coming by industrial needs, like paper towels and stuff. Oh, somebody else in lynch your business 3 times, 4 times. Oh, okay. Can I get $220,000? Absolutely. Absolutely. And you see exactly what it's saying. Business. You ain't gonna never find no human being that's gonna get funded like this. You're not. Okay? 2 separate entities. Wanted to share that with y'all real quick. That's just for one person. Now, let me come on up here real quick. I got receipts for days, but I ain't got time. See, this is what our cousins do. When we go ahead and get their credit together, this is what they like to do. And when my clients come to me, look, I'm a advise you on what you should do. But you free to do whatever you want to. See, one thing that you don't know is if your credit is messed up, adding a trade line to it. If you got $50,000 in debt on your credit report, reporting negatively, then go add you a $50,000 trade line, and now it balances it out. You look like you owe no debt. And they see somebody else that lent you $50,000, so they don't have a problem lending you 50 plus. But this is what our cousins go do. See how I say at the bottom line, your trade lines plus credit repair got me my baby last week, and this is what they want to go. Oh, they want to go look rich. Bless their hearts. Okay, bless their hearts. No. We ain't got time to be looking rich. Okay, we ought to be rich in dirt, rich in assets. Okay, see that? Got approved for my 2025 Honda from your trade lines. Thank you. You need to buy a house. You need to move. You need to get an apartment. You need to get a new car. You need to get a line of credit. You need to get some money on it. Okay? Go put you a trade line. $48,000 900 trade line. See that? Be added as an authorized user. Trade line been in motion since 2007. Hold on, let me pull that back up for you right here. I'm finna let y'all go. Come on, photo. Okay. See that trade line been open since April 12, 2007. You put something like that on your credit, it's 2026. It's a 19-year-old trade line. And it got a $48,000 limit. So for almost 20 years, you've had a $48,000 credit card. All that history goes way back on your credit to 2007. Now you go run the bank up, okay? I'm changing my name, by the way, okay? I'm a legit legal bank robber. I'm a bank jacker. I don't do anything illegal or fraudulent, okay? I just go run and hit up all the banks the right way, the legal way, use their money to make me money. Okay, I'm rebranding myself. Welcome. Okay, I'm still coming up with exactly what I'm gonna call myself, but I'm committing a legal heist here. Okay, a legal one. It's how you play the game. You got bad credit. You don't want to go get no LLC. Put some trade lines on your credit. Okay, how you go get that big bag? Let me just go back over here to my receipts real quick. And then I'm going to let y'all go in just a minute after I offer y'all financial freedom. Y'all know seeing is believing. I know seeing is believing for a lot of people. Can I help you get money? Absolutely. I don't know why my internet want to act like it got an issue, but okay, yeah. Can I get you funded? Absolutely. I get you 23,000 from here. 22,000 from here. Okay. 21,000 from here. You see what the monthly payments is. I'm gonna pay you back 2 months in advance off of this. 2 years in advance, maybe a year in advance. Okay, because 5,000 times 12 is only 6,000. So that still leave me with 6, 12, 18. That still leave me with about, it still leave me with about maybe close to 16, 17,000. Pay you back from that. Okay. Take some of this and take 6,000, pay you back from that. I'm still gonna be left with a big bag. Still gonna be left with about $45,000 after I pay y'all a year in advance. At least a year. Okay? You can take all three of these. You got you $66,000. Minus 6, 12, 18,000. Okay? You got you 66,000. Minus 18,000. Okay? You're gonna still walk away with, hold on. Still gonna walk away with 48,000 after you pay each three of these up for a whole year. I'm just gonna buy you a business, okay? This is how easy it is. Now check this out. Check this out. I get this client approved for 23,000. That's 2,300 for this one. Okay, let's do some math. They take all three. Say they take all three. I get 2,300 from the first one. I get 2,200 from the second one, and then I get 2,100 from the third one. Okay, from one client. In under 5 minutes, I've made myself $6,600. If you can help people find money, you'll never, ever have a money problem at all. I'm about to prove it to you. You just come on back up here to the top because I got a lot of receipts down there. Decades of them. See what this is. Oh, here go another trade line. Okay. It's one thing I want y'all to know about money. That's why you shouldn't be messed up and trying to work for it, working for it till you die, trying to save it. No. You can't get nothing in exchange for money but a receipt and a thank you. But when you learn how to play this credit game and get your credit together, you can have a $35,000 credit limit and allow you to take cash of $24,000 of that $35,000. So even if you have no money and you have credit, you can have money. If you have no money and all you can rely on is money, you got to wait on it or work for it. Just wanted to point that out real quick. Okay. But let me go on over here to my receipts. You just did this 2 days ago. $400,000 in funding. Where we at? Where we at? We're going to start right here. Here it comes. There we go. Okay. So we got Jeremy 20,000. That's $2,000 bag for me for helping him get 2,000. Let's add this up. Okay. Actually, I know exactly how much it is. It is 409,000, which my 10% would be 49,000. Okay. So that's 20,000. Count would be 20,000 funding for Jeremy. I think I need to go back this other way. Hold on. Okay. No. Why don't you play that? Got 20,000 right there for Jeremy. Okay. For Chucky, we got 16,000 if he want to take the low end, or he could take 30,000. Got two options. Which one? 16 to 30. He'll don't take the 30,000. That's 3,000 for me. So that's $5,000 from two people. Your job can never pay you this. Ever. By the way. Okay. We got NFL. We got NFL $36,000. That's $3,600 for me. That's $8,600 for me for helping three people find funding. Okay. So now we got 36,000, 20,000. We got another 30,000. That's 66. That's $86,000 that we add. Okay, all within an hour. 86,000, and we got another 30,000. 96, 116,000 we add with just four people. 116,000. Okay, and funding. Then we turn around. Jeremy want to be greedy. Okay, he want to go ahead and get either 18,000 or 25,000. He took 25,000. So we were just at 116,000. Now we at 136. We at 141,000. He took the 25. 141,000. Okay. Then We helped Lisa get $20,000. There are their names up here. We helped Lisa get $20,000. Okay. We had $161,000. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. We had $161,000. Then we go ahead. 161. Let's see. I'm going to have to do the math on this. Okay. 161 plus 75. Okay. We had $236,000 with the 75,000 that we helped Lisa get. So we had 236,000. Then we turn around and we help Jamal get 100,000. We now have $336,000 in funding with lesser than 8 people. But Lisa wasn't done. Lisa said, I'm going to be greedy, okay? No, Julie, excuse me. We got Julie $100,000. So now we have $436,000. It's almost $500,000 between 9 people. Okay. We helped Marlena get $6,500. I don't care what it is. We'll take it. You didn't have that before. So we got 436,000, 442,000. Okay. 432,000. Then we turn around and help Jamal, money hungry butt, okay, get another 15,000. He just got 100,000. Okay. And we can keep going on and on. I can show you $1 million in funding. I can show you $1 million in funding. We just did that 2 days ago, literally. Okay. You can get funding personally and business wise. Since I only got a few more minutes left, okay? Took the longest to massage your mind. I'm not a salesman. I'm a servant. I want you to see that it's possible first. Hear how you're going to go get it and what you're going to do with it. And then here comes the opportunities. Let me go ahead and pull these up. These are the only opportunities that I am going to allow moving forward. I'm not doing anything outside of getting people funded. That's it. Okay. I do the AI. Don't get me wrong. I got faceless channels and I do that because that brings in a very big bag. I just showed y'all a receipt of a client that I helped make her first $25,000 month. Some people don't want to deal with funding. Some people may want to do with AI, but right now, this is the business model that I ain't got to have no experience, no, like, of course I have experience, but you don't need that to get started. If you can help people find money, they don't care if you look like Boo Boo the Fool. Help me find some money. Okay. I got ways to get money if your credit score is below 0. We got fintech banks. We got SBA, CDFI. We got money is not an issue. Just hear me clearly on that. Okay. Money is not an issue. So the first ones that I'm going to start with, and I'm going to go over a couple ones. This is going to be the last time I'm going to offer it to you. If you want it, then you can get in, friends. Get in where you fit in. And if you don't, then you can continue to have the life that you have. And that's just between you and your family and everybody that's dependent on you. But you cannot say, I didn't have an opportunity. Okay? Nobody never gave me nothing. I gave you game. I didn't even charge you. I charge in my mastermind to give you game about how to get the bag, how to flip it, and then how to protect it. how to multiply it, how to maintain it. I charge for that. So you can't say that nobody give you nothing for free. But I'm going to give you a chance to invest in yourself so that what you invest to comes back to you. If you just looking for the free 99, then that's all you're going to have come back to you in return. Free. And the people that get free stuff don't go do nothing with it. Okay? People that get free stuff don't go do nothing with it. 100%. I didn't invite people to free workshop. They don't even show up. You wasted your time. I can't get that time back. None of us can. So the first opportunity that I have, and I got something for everybody, just depends on where you at and how valuable you see your life. Can you continue to keep playing this game? Because you're going to pay in life. You're either going to pay with your time or with your money. Okay? You can pay with your money to get you there faster and get you there further, or you can pay life. And life in poverty has a way of keeping you so beat down till it teach you all of its lessons. Sometimes people don't recover from that. Life has taught a lot of people death, escapism, a way out. Who cares if you still living if you're not moving and doing that? You a human being. You are meant to move. Who cares if you are still waking up every day, but you sit on the soap operas and watch everybody's content? You're doing nothing productive. Meanwhile, your life, every day you're getting a day closer to your death. It's just a cycle of life. Okay? Life is but a vapor. It's here today and gone tomorrow. Why put off what you can do today? Why not invest in yourself? You're the biggest, best investment known to mankind. Why not invest in yourself? I'm not investing in Beyonce. I'm not investing in no football game. I'm not investing in no other man. I am the investment. Okay? I am the blueprint. I am the brand. If I fall and I don't make it, everybody depending on me ain't gonna make it. And you're gonna pay either way. How much has it cost you to stay in ignorance? How many double deposits? How many rejections? How much have it cost you to have bad credit? How much have it cost you to not fix your credit? How much have it cost you to not start an LLC, to be skeptical? Well, I don't know. I got to think about it and talk yourself out of it. How much have it cost you? Because I guarantee you it would be higher price tag than it would for you to invest in yourself. Get you a mentor that's going to show you how to do it. And now you are forever, okay, able to eat because you got the game and you got the blueprint. I don't care if you get in a situation when you ain't got nothing. I got a blueprint. I don't care what's going on. I can help people get money. I can help people get money. I got a $10,000 play that you can go get you $10,000. Okay? It's $47. You don't even need to be no business. Okay? You don't even need to use a credit score. This is money that they're giving out for an idea of yours. Hey, I want to, do an after school program. Hey, I want to start an online community for silver seniors, or whatever it is you want to do. It's an idea. They give you the money for the idea, for the intent. What are you going to do with the money when we give it to you? Okay? Give you everything to say. It's plug and play. So you without excuse to not be able to get $10,000. I have that play for $47. Okay? No credit check. No income verification. Just intent and idea. Next, put a 1 in the chat if you want that, Katie. I got to be fast. You got to be fast. Because even though I'm live, these are on live opportunities. When I end the live, then you can still purchase them, but you're not purchasing them at a cousin discount. Not at all. Okay? Just so we clear. So nobody don't call me and be like, oh, or email me. I seen you 5. No. You probably watching a replay, believe me. Get it while you can, because when you wait, then here comes Satan telling your mind you don't need it. That's how you defeat and get out of poverty. You defeat him and it's lies, and you get yourself out of poverty. I'm going to do this now, because now faith is the substance of things hoped for. Now faith. Okay, $10,000 play, $47. I should be charging you $10,000. I'm finna show you how to get $10,000. Not only that, I'm finna show you how to show other people how to get $10,000. You can take this very thing and sell it for what you want. I can offer it for $47. If I was just starting out and I'm trying to just at least get my rent paid, then it's $97. I'm giving you a $10,000 play. Tell you exactly what to do and how to get this money. Number one in the chat, if you want the $47, the $75,000 play don't need no income, don't need no credit score. Same thing. It is intent. It is done for you scripts, so you know exactly what to put down. All you got to do is fill in the blanks, plug and play. My name is, okay, this is how much money I want to borrow, whether you want to do 75, whether you want to do 50, whether you want to do 30, doesn't matter. It's up to you. They don't run your credit. They don't require you to have no income from your business. Okay? Everything's done for you. Here's the application. This is exactly what you need to put down. It's how you, because it's a community. Okay, what are you going to do? I want to do something in the community, okay? I want to start a boys and girls. I want to help young girls stop being pregnant. I want to help mothers who just had babies stop, having, what you call that? Postpartum depression. Whatever it is, okay? Whatever your thing is. That's what you want to put. That's what I want to do. And as long as you're helping other people, they will give you that money, okay? $75,000 play. It is $97. Put a 2 in the chat. Guess what? You can buy all of them, turn around and sell them. You can have something that you would be in business right today. I'm not going to say today. I'm going to say this evening, okay? Because what I am going to do is respond to everybody and send you out your stuff by the evening time. Once I get back from making sure my kids' hair and all that stuff is combed and groomed for the week, because we have a busy week, okay? But you definitely want to make sure you include your email. Can't send you anything. Have somebody send me something for a medical courier. If you're watching, then you need to send me your email, brother. I don't have your email. I can't send you anything, okay? $75,000 play, step-by-step. Templates done for you, script done for you. Here go the application. This is how you fill it out. It is $97. Put a 2 in the chat. And then, cousins, I got a $250,000 play. Now, let me tell you this spice on this. You got to have at least a 540 credit score. All my cousins should at least be a 5. If you don't, go put you a trade line on your credit, okay? I forgot to mention to you that the 10,000 and the 75,000, all it takes is 7 to 10 days to be deposited into your account. That is a Monday through Friday times 2 weeks. 7 to 10 business days. It's Monday through Friday times 2. That's it. Okay? So within 7 to 10 days, y'all, and when you get that money, you're best to come and find me, okay, and bring me that receipt. I'm more hungry for your receipts than I am for your money, okay? So I'm practically just giving this away. I'm just causing you to invest in yourself so that when you invest in yourself, you can reap it back. Okay, I invested. Now I expect, it's a principle for it to come back to me. Hello, somebody. I put something in there. I'm expecting your mindset changes. Instead of you be like, oh, I got that for free. I don't know if this is going to work for me. No, you put something in there. You can lay claim to that. I invested in myself, and I will see the manifestation of my harvest, my return on my investment, because that's a principle. As long as the earth remains, there will always be seed, investment, time, okay, for that seed to germinate, and harvest for me to collect my 100-fold, 200-fold, 60-fold, whatever fold on my investment. That is a law, okay? $250,000 play. You got to have at least a 540 credit score. Let me tell y'all, this is how I've been getting my clients funded. Okay? You get $250,000. which you will, because I give you all the sauce of how to do it. You get all the sauce of how to do it. And let me tell you, you can have this in 30 days guaranteed. 30 days guaranteed. You run the play, okay? It's the weekend. Lock in, okay? Let me go do this. This is what I'm going to do on Monday. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply for this. Okay, not only does it tell you how to get the $250,000, you get a whole list. 30 other microloan lenders. These are government, community development institutions that fund your business, fund you, okay, for these community initiatives. So you don't just got to get that 250 one way. You can get it over 30 different ways because you get access to 30 other micro lenders and CDFI lenders. They have to give you the money and give it to them by the state to give it to you. You just got to need to know what move I need to make, okay? I got you covered, beloveds. Unfortunately, I can only give 2 more of you access to this. I can't give everybody access to it. Okay, I can only give 2 more of you access to it. Not only does it help you go get that $250,000 once in 30 days guaranteed, it allows you to go do it over and over and over again. It also shows you how to build trade lines so you can go get a bigger bag. This don't just stop at $250,000. Go ahead and build you some trade lines on our EIN. This is how you do it, 30 to 45 days. Go run it up everywhere. And here's the places you're going to go run it up at, okay? Give you all that juice. Then after you get all that money, you're going to need to know what to do with it. It's going to help you set up your trust so that you own that thing and control everything. Go ahead and jack them. Okay, get all the money as you can. Get $1 million and then go put it in your trust. It tells you from start to finish how to do everything, how to set it up. It is a lot of it is done for you, and a lot of the things that you got to do to go implement it is go do it. Okay, not only can you run this play for yourself, you got a resource that you can sell on demand. Everybody need money. If you got a little money, a middle money, and a lot of money, you still want more money. And this is a business. I don't care if pandemics come around, inflations come around, depressions come around. During the depression, people gonna need more money. During the pandemic, people gonna need more money. During an inflation, people gonna need more money. I got the perfect business, cousins. You ain't gonna catch Dr. T doing nothing else but helping people get to the bag. Because while I make an impact, I can show enough make an income, okay? I will never not be. I didn't crack the code, y'all. I didn't crack the code. Man, all them other businesses, they bring in wealth. They do. But this one is evergreen, beloved. This one is evergreen. I can only let 2 of y'all get access. Guess what? It's going to be so bare minimum, you ain't going to believe it. I'm telling you right now, if you 2 don't snatch it, you lose out, okay? It's $197 for the play. I can only give it to 2 of y'all. That's the name of the game. I can only give it to 2, okay? $197. So you got $47. That way, everybody, you cannot be, I ain't got no money to invest in me. I don't got 47. I don't got 97. I got 197. If you ain't got 197 or below that, and you an adult out here in the United States of America, and you don't have that minimum money to invest in yourself, it's time to reevaluate. This ain't no put down. I want to help you. I don't come to put nobody down. I come to lift you up. Am I going to tell you the truth? Absolutely. I'm going to tell you the hard truth because it hurts, but it also heals. That's for sure. The truth hurt, but it heals. And the truth of the matter is you ain't got to go down. You ain't got to be in no control. I hate to see families broken up. I hate to see families divided over some money, man. If you got a spouse, just imagine you do 250, they do 250. Oh, let's put mama on. Stop playing. Okay? Me personally, this is me because I'm a minister. Ain't no way in Hades my church members is going to be poor. If I'm expecting tithes and I need y'all to take care of the ministry from the tithes, and I'm going to give you a way to go make the tithe money. That way ain't nobody pulling on one person resource. No, we all going up. You understand me? We all going up. Ain't no strain on nobody. Everybody needs is met. And if somebody come in that their needs ain't met and they just barely coming in and getting into it before we can teach them what to do, then we got you covered. You ain't going homeless on our watch. You ain't finna starve on our watch. We got it. We gonna come together collectively. Oh, we can pay your rent up for a month. Okay, we can put you up in an Airbnb or a rental or something. Matter of fact, we own our own properties. You can actually come and live in one of ours. Okay, for the first 6 months. It's cool. Go ahead and get on your feet. I'm gonna give you the framework and the blueprint and execution for you to get yourself out of degradation. All you gotta do is once I show you what to do, go pay it forward to somebody back. Okay. $47 for the 10K play. No credit score. No income from business. $47 for the $75,000 play. No credit check. No business income. Okay. $75,000 play is $97. And the $250,000 play for 2 people, how to protect your money in a trust, how to do it over and over, everything you need to go get that $250,000 guaranteed. Y'all better catch when I say that, okay? In 30 days. You run the play, 30 days guaranteed, $250K. I'm telling you, it's so simple. You'd be like, what? That was it? Oh, okay, bad. $197 for 2 people. Okay, now I'm moving forward to a couple of other opportunities. I'm about to be up out of here in just a moment. I might have to come back for some of these opportunities, okay? I might be able to come back later. If it's not later, prayerfully tomorrow. But I want to give y'all opportunity to take advantage of this. I got 1 spot left in the Family of Millionaires mentorship, okay? And it's really like a 6-week mentorship, okay? 6 weeks. We're going to do $250,000 together. Why? Because you got me helping you, okay? I've been sharing with you how Brother William got $20,000 to $50,000 from the CDFI just like a week and a half ago. I'll share with you how Tracy and now her husband and Winnie got $25,000 here, $25,000 here. We're sending for more funding play. We got the CD. When I tell you we got money going everywhere, it's money going everywhere because my goal is to get you $250,000 of funding first. After you get $250,000 in funding, now you have all the links. Now you know where to go get them funded, how to get them pre-qualified, okay? Now you know how to write up a contract. So you pay me my money. I'm going to make sure I get paid because I got a merchant account. And when I get, you funded, I'm going to use the card that I got you funded to go ahead and pay me so that, everything's copacetic. Everybody is happy, okay? I'm going to show you how to go pay yourself minimum $5,000 per client. That's why I ain't doing nothing else. We just helped $436,000 of funding. That's a $49,000 payout. Who could spend $49,000 in 1 month? I mean, it can be done. But you have so much more for yourself and a whole lot more for somebody else. $49,000 for 1 hour. Can you imagine making $49,000 an hour? I can because I done did $56,000 an hour in 1 hour. Okay? We're talking on that type of time. As long as you help people find money, I don't care if you go help somebody find $1,700. That's $170 for you. Just for putting their information in the system and then having offers come up. Hey, you want to take these offers? I got you $70,000. Yeah, I want to take it. Absolutely. Okay, boom. I'm glad you said something, okay? I'm going to go ahead and accept. Hey, I'm going to take this credit card. I'm going to get the virtual card. I'm going to go ahead and cash out my invoice, okay? My 10%. And then the rest of the money be coming to you on your card. Here's your virtual card. You ready to start shopping today. Okay? Ready to be shopping today. Simple as that. So I allow you to get into the mentorship. It is $997 investment. I only have room for one. Might take 2. Might. I already got the people in there that I said was going to get in there and they rocking and rolling out, but I don't want to lock any of my cousins out. So I'm going to say one for sure. Two, if two of you are really interested, let me get in on that. If I charge you $997 for my time to teach you, and you turn around and go get $250,000, who's winning? And not only get $250,000 in funding for yourself, now you have the system and the software and the resources for you to go help other people get funded, so you stay funded. Okay, I only got 2 spots, $997. The very last of them all is I'm only looking for 5 people. It's 12 months to $1 million. Okay, 12 months to $1 million. I'm looking for 5 people. This is a middle tiered investment. Tell you off the top, investment is $4,997, but we're gonna do $1 million in 12 months or less. Okay, I'm gonna give you access to over 700 to 800 different lenders, so you get funded first, and then you get your clients funded. You're gonna get access to the software so that you can get them qualified, pre-qualified in 60 seconds or less. Okay, you're going to get lifetime access. So after beyond the 12 months, you will still be able to get the updates. Hey, you know what? Navy didn't drop this crazy play. Okay. Oh, yeah. Run this up on Amex. Okay. It also includes getting $100,000 on your business side funded. Okay. We're going to help you get funded for your first $100,000. We're going to create you a nonprofit organization. We're going to create you a nonprofit organization and get that nonprofit organization fully funded for up to $100,000 as well. Okay. Also, we're going to go after the free money play, which is the grant money. You can get $200,000 to $400,000 every single month on the free grant money. We're going that way too. Okay. We're going to get you to $1 million. I have to put a time frame on it. You get 12 months with me, but it don't take 12 months to get $1 million. That's what I'm going to say. If we do it in 2 months, guess what? You still got 10 months. You can go tell everybody, she said 12 months, but I did it in 2 months. When you do it in 5 months, you still got, 7 months to work with, okay? You go tell everybody, I have to tell you 12 months. Because if you don't have $1 million in 12 months, then I'm going to work with you until you have $1 million. Then I got to step in and go get the funding. Okay? But I'm going to show you everything. We're going to do it together. You're going to get access to some high-level mastermind information that I have never exposed with anybody. It's going to be 5. I'm not interested in your investment. I'm interested in your receipt. And the reason why I'm taking 5 and the reason why I'm offering this opportunity, 12 months to $1 million, with you, with 5 of you, so I can show you how to do it. And then you can go make you some other millionaires. But what's most important to me is by the middle of this year, my mastermind will be $100,000 per year to work with me. Okay? And when I show them 5 of them that went and got $1 million, you're going to pay me $100,000. I really need the receipt. That's it. I ought to be charging you $15,000 to $25,000, but I'm not. $4,997. 5 of you will be able to take a journey with me. Okay, if you got family members, that's even better for you, because you're going to know how to get them $1 million. And we can do this together. Me and my husband, we do everything together. I'm not going to let you go first, see what it works. No, we're going to do it together. Okay, because we can run up. You get $1 million, I get $1 million, we got $2 million. Okay, we can go turn that into some assets before this United States of America crashed this dollar. And y'all know I've been showing y'all for the last week with the banks declaring that the dollar is dying. It lost 95% of its purchasing power. Before y'all ever leave me stranded with some universal basic income in a 15-minute city and these wearables, these little chips and stuff, no. I'm looking for 5 people who want to legally go jack the bank, okay, and get $1 million. 12 months to $1 million. And we're going to do this strategically. Multiple cities. You also get a 2-day in person, whether that be in Miami or that be in Texas with me, Dr. Tawana. Okay, 2 days. I'm going to put y'all on to something you ain't never seen before. Give you access to some land with lakes and property and wells that you can buy for a drop in the bucket. Okay, you can actually parcel this off. You can actually go get a government contract for a conservation. I'm going to also show you how to get started in non-medical homes, group homes, re-entry homes, senior assisted living homes. Hey, go run up a big bag on that. I say you get $1,000,000, 12 months, you're going to get $1,000,000 in 12 months. Okay, whether that's using government contracts, CDFI, SBA, OFN, whether that's using Apple, Navy, it don't matter. We're doing $1,000,000 in 12 months. Okay? You can put that on a credit card. It's one thing that I love about a credit card. You can actually put it on a credit card and then pay the bare minimum back. But my guarantee to you, I am going to show y'all how to go buy property, okay, for $20,000 down. It does not matter if your credit is scratched up, jacked up, don't matter, okay? $20,000 down. I'm going to help you get the money, okay? You don't get the funding. I'm going to help you get the money. They give you $100,000. I'm going to show you how to go buy 5 properties. Just put in $20,000 down, regardless of your credit. Now it's generating you passive income, okay? We're doing $1,000,000 in 12 months. It's 12 months to $1,000,000. Now, everything I done offered you is over $4,997. 2-day VIP day with me, access to my land connects, where you can go get land and leave with land after the VIP with me. Leave with not only some little land, I'm talking about a lot of land, 20 acres plus land, okay? 20 acres plus. Out in Miami, okay, it's going down, okay, for sure. Gonna put you on to some other stuff you ain't ever seen before, ever known before, ever did before, in person, okay? It's going to be a wealthy encounter because we got to get you ready to live in wealth, literally. And that don't mean get the big head. It just means things change. Who you hang with change. The company you keep changes, okay? It's lonely at the top. But now you're only surrounded by other like-minded people. Also, how to build and scale a community. Okay, you're gonna be doing $10,000 to $20,000, $30,000 on a community on autopilot. You're gonna get your tribe of women and men and women together. It doesn't matter, young people, teenage, it don't matter. Okay, it's so many multiple ways we're gonna go after this $1,000,000. 12 months to $1,000,000. If you either want to be a part of the mentorship for the 2 that I offer, we're going to do $250, and then you're going to get the systems and the software for you to go start your own funding company, okay? Put a 4 in the chat, okay? Put a 4 in the chat. Only one solid, but if there's more than one here on this live, and say, okay, I'll take the other one, then I will allow 2, okay? We get busy. Every Monday it goes down. You get access to information you ain't never known in your life before. $997 for that mentorship. But if you ready to do $1,000,000, do you email us, then we send you the money? Nope. You make your payment and you put your email in there, and then I'll send you exactly what you paid for. Okay? You make your payment to one of the payment platforms that you see on the screen, where you see my email, where you see my phone number, contact information. Those are the platforms that I only receive payments at. You got to include your name in the subject, your email, in the subject. I know exactly what you want because I say put a 1, put a 2, put a 3. I know the price points, okay? So I'll know exactly what you got. And then, I'll send you your information. And you well on your way to apply and sell. If you want to be a part of the 12 to $1,000,000, 12 months to $1,000,000, then you put a 5 in the chat. I'm not going to bother y'all with this, okay? I'm only announcing it because God said. I'm only announcing it because God said. This is something that is in my $25,000 mentorship, my mastermind that I don't share or give anybody access. I don't care if you one or five people that close to knowing what I know. Okay. I will help you get there and you can go do it by yourself. But this is another level because we don't have time. And there's a lot of things that are happening in this economy and in this United States of America, this country, where God is saying, I want you and I want five of you to go get $1 million real quick. And He's going to show us what to do with it. Okay. So you get property, you get 700, you get access to my banking reps. You get access to my software, to my system. You become your own funding company. You never got to show your face. Do you hear me? You run ads. You get your website done with you. You get your funnels done with you. This is the most insane valuable list. That's not even a word. Okay. It's the most valuableist offer that I have offered. Okay. Ever. Since I've been here for the last going on 7 years. This is the most valuable list because it's time and the time is now. You put a 5 in the chat, okay? Any questions for me? I got to go. Love y'all. It can be done, but it's better to be a good steward. That's right. Any questions for me? Instagram fam. Yeah, unfortunately, y'all can't see the information that I told them over here, that if they're ready to go, they can just go ahead and get straight to it. You can't see that, but I will allow my Instagram cousins, okay, an hour, 2 hours, couple hours to go ahead and inbox me, and I will inbox you the information, okay, that they are able to see over here. That way you can make your next move your best move. I will wait over here on YouTube and on Facebook to see if there is any questions for the next 1 minute to 2 minutes, because I know that there is a lag with comments, and I don't want y'all to miss out on any opportunity. With that being said, I love you, beautiful people over here. You know, when I show up on purpose, and I show up to disrupt, and I am done disrupting. I pray that you enjoy your whole entire day, afternoon, evening, morning, wherever time you are viewing this, wherever you are in the world. I wish you nothing but the best. Okay. Remember to stay in peace so you don't end up in pieces. And if you go with God, God would always go with you. Until the next time, cousins, your girl Dr. Worlds is done disrupting, and I'm out. Mwah. All right, Facebook and Instagram. I ain't gonna bother y'all no more. Y'all don't want no money. This probably went in over y'all head. This was probably too much for y'all, okay? $47.97, $197. Those who want it, y'all go ahead and jump in on it. Okay, it's cool. And just to show y'all this, okay, like, how is you finna tell somebody? How is you finna help somebody get $1 million? Well, I'm a firm believer, very, very firm believer. I'll come back and tell them other opportunities at a later time. But if I could go get $1 million for myself and at least do this 3 times in a row, then I sure can't help you go get no $1 million. Okay? I sure can't help you. You see that say invoices and estimates? Okay? 2 invoices due. 649 invoices received, totaling $1.8 million. Can I help you make $1 million? I can. Okay? I done showed y'all $1 million before this. I done showed y'all $1 million before that. So now I'm going to not show you $1 million. I'm going to give you access to $1 million. Let me see what the question is over here. I think I saw one. Love you on purpose. I will be in touch. I love you right back. I love you right back. Okay. I love you right back. Dr. T, what was your most pivotal moment, favorite lesson learned in your business journey? My most pivotal moment in my business journey was, and still is, my mindset. If you change your mind, you can change your money. If you change your mind, you can change your life. If you change your mind, you can change your family. If you change your mind, you can change anything. Your mind is the most powerfulest weapon on planet Earth next to your mouth. My most pivotal moment is me being stuck and in poverty for so long when I didn't have to be. I absolutely hate poverty. That's why I talk about it. It's a killer, it's a destroyer. It has all of the attributes of Satan. And it does not allow people to live the life that God called them to live, the abundant life that Christ paid with his life for us to have. So when I was able to change my mind, and the very most pivotal thing in my life is, why am I working for money when money's supposed to work for me? That is when everything changed. It's like, man, I've been working for money for all of this time, and money's supposed to work for me. When I learned how to invest my money and make my money work for me, it was game over. If you change your mind, you can change your family. Money changes everything. Everything. And I went from preaching and reading the word and preaching the word to actually doing the word and becoming the word. As a man thinketh, so is he. So I had to first change my mind. Now, I am a king's kid. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. No. Poverty is a curse. I have been redeemed from it. It's just the mind. When I changed this, I went through some things that tried to take my mind out, but my mind was too rooted in God and powerful enough to know that this is not the end. If it wasn't, I would have lost my mind and probably lost everything. Like literally. Probably lost everything if my mind wasn't fortified, because everything that could have came up against me in that last one out here in California, when the devil was trying to do too much and tie up my funds and break down my vehicles, just everything that was going on. It was in that moment. It's like, it's mind over matter. And one thing that God told me in that moment is, you might don't have access to money right now. Nobody might not be coming to help you right now. But one thing that I have given you is power and authority. And when he told me that, it was over with. I went crazy on Satan. Real talk, in the realm of the spirit. I had to remind myself who I am. And then I began to see his filthy hands be broken off of things that rightfully belongs to me. No, God, this is backwards. This ain't, no. This is out of order. So that's my nugget for you. That's where I'm at right now, doing the word, period. Blessed are those who don't see yet still believe. That's it. Because as a man thinketh, so is he. And what you think, you speak. And we will eat the fruit of thereof. Whatever we believe, we will speak it. And we will eat the fruit thereof. I love y'all. Okay? Hopefully some of y'all join me. If not, then keep on watching me, okay? Keep on watching me. I love coming by here teaching anyway, okay? Keep on watching. But you just think. I'm going to leave y'all with this for sure. From January to now to February, we're at the end of February. What has changed over these 28 days for you? Are you still in the same situation, still the same predicament? What you've had 28 days in February. What has changed for you in 28 days? Are stuff still the same, or have things gotten worse? Because you have the power to change it. It's just when you determine you ready and you done had enough of life and poverty beating the hell out of you, then that's when you'd be like, okay, it's time to fight back. All right, y'all, I'm out. Love you. Mwah. See you on the next time.